Happy Friday, everyone. Frank here, and it's been another crazy week. Today is the first day of stay in your home lockdown. I mean, we can leave for essentials, but they finally said, please just stay in your house. If you're anything like me, then you're probably already used to spending a fair amount of time indoors, so no big deal. But if you're not, and you're starting to go crazy, maybe it's time to try video games. Actually, I know you're playing video games because Steam broke records this past weekend with over 20 million players online. Now, since we all have so much free time on our hands, I thought we might start the news today with a fresh pick of free games, betas, and demos coming your way and available now. Yep, I love when developers have taken advantage of this quarantine and hooked us up with tons of great stuff to play. Kicking it off in viral fashion, Resident Evil 3 dropped a free demo Thursday that will take you on a lovely vacation to Raccoon City. Oh, and don't forget to find 20 hidden Mr. Charlie statues while you're there. Plus, on March 27th, players will have access to the Resistance beta, which pits 4 weapon-wielding survivors against one trap-laying mastermind in a standalone multiplayer experience. Speaking of asymmetrical multiplayer, how about checking out the Predator Hunting Grounds trial weekend, which runs from March 27th through the 29th. In this one, you play as either a 4-man paramilitary team or the infamous Predator. It is hunt or be hunted. Looking for something with a bit more depth? Assassin's Creed Odyssey is going free to play this weekend until the 22nd. You will need to purchase the full game if you want to keep playing after the 22nd, but if you want a completely free title, the Stanley Parable is now free on the Epic Games Store and is definitely worth playing through a few times. Now, that's my list, but I'm sure there are others, so if I did miss something, please let us know in the comments. Now, talking about free games, have you been playing Call of Duty Warzone? Activision revealed in a tweet that over 3 days, 15 million players certainly did, and I was one of them. I've been having a blast with both Battle Royale and Plunder modes, and the team also added the much requested Solo modes Battle Royale this week as well. If you're ever online, feel free to add us for some multiplayer fun. Speaking of multiplayer, Nintendo dropped a bomb that is Animal Crossing today, and it couldn't be a better time. Reviews have been pouring in, and it seems that pretty much everyone agrees this one is phenomenal. If you were ever a fan in the past, or you're just starting out, you'll find nothing but fun and friendly people in this fantastical world. Nintendo also held their Indie World Showcase, and they have a huge lineup of titles headed your way. To find out more about that or anything else we ever talk about on the news, check the full links in the description. Now, let's chat next gen for a minute. This won't be the long discussion, but with both PlayStation and Xbox sharing more information into our future heart and souls, I feel it's time to take a little peek. First up, how about that fake audience during the PS5 discussion? Okay, that's it. But seriously, PS5 sounds blazing fast, and from what I gathered from an Upload VR article, it will have similar specs to a PC running a powerful 2070 card, which I know from experience is a beast that can run the highest end VR. I'm excited. Not to mention the increased emphasis on audio, which I think plays a huge role in immersion and presence when gaming. Sadly, we weren't shown any hardware to drool over, but the time will come. Xbox, on the other hand, showed us every little bit, and I must say I'm really impressed. The pop-in, pop-out terabyte SSDs look amazing, and the ability to hot swap my games, paired with the new share button wielded controller, will make variety streams so much more seamless. The Series X is also a beast, and will be able to run at 120 FPS and true 4K resolution. Not to mention, it's quite sleek and sexy. Yes, next gen is starting to get my blood flowing and my wallet scared. Now, next gen isn't just for consoles. Later this month, Oculus will allow devs to start prototyping their Quest and Rift apps with OpenXR API. What this means is that apps built for Oculus headsets will no longer require something custom to run on those headsets. Instead, developers can focus on building one API that could theoretically run on multiple different headsets. We also got a look at the new Pistol Whip update, a trailer for one of my favorite Go games, B-Team, that is now coming to Quest, a longer trailer for Lies Beneath that looks amazing, a dev update for Phantom Covert Ops, and a link to sign up for the Echo VR beta. To top it all off, it looks like Timbaland will be dropping his next mixtape in Beat Saber. Yes, this is the world we're living in, and I certainly love it. This was all part of the Facebook Developer Showcase, and a bunch of more info can be found on the Oculus blog. Now, VR is still my favorite way to play, so while we wait for Dreams to get PSVR support, they dropped some huge news this week. Looks like selected players that have been around since the first beta will soon be able to monetize their content, the first step in allowing all players to sell their dreams. Interested dreamers will need to have a solid timeline and provide feedback to Media Molecule throughout the entire process. What a week, and to be honest, I didn't even cover a fraction of it. There is just so much going on in our industry that it is really hard to get it all. But if I missed anything or you're particularly interested in something we haven't covered, please let us know in the comments and we'll do our best to satisfy your gaming needs. Now, before I go, I'd like you to know that you are amazing. You deserve a round of applause, a high five, a thumbs up, and if you think we deserve one, you could give us one too. But more important than all of that is that if you want to stay up to date on any and everything in the gaming industry and you don't mind listening to this ugly mug, freaking subscribe. I mean, come on now. Oh yeah. Hello Games dropped a release window trailer for their next game, The Last Campfire. Comes out this summer. Looks pretty cool.